Hey, it's Will here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. We're going to take a look at that battlefield up there, but first let's rest in Aquaria. Alright, let's try it now. Oh boy, 3 Lamias. Okay, so what we want to do is, they're weak to Thunder, so let's multi-target them with Thunder. Bye-bye. Good times, good times. More common enemy you'll see here. Oh, these guys again. Alright. Okay, now the more... Okay, this is what I'm looking for. The mages. These guys are a bit more common, and they're weak to fire. So, single target them with fire. They have the ability to heal themselves, so you're going to want to one-shot them if you can. Okay, one more. I skipped some of the redundant battles, so you don't have to see them. Okay, that almost did it. And that did it for sure. Okay, so all we get just a little bit of experience, but hey, you want to do that series of battles before you complete the Ice Pyramid. You can still do it after you beat the Ice Pyramid, but you want to do it now. Yay, we're in the Ice Pyramid! And how are we gonna get in any further? Double exclamation point! Phoebe noticed something! Light bulb! Long and pointy! Open! Woohoo! Okay, so there are a lot of redundant and unnecessary areas in this temple, so I'm just going to take what's pretty much the random encounter. Well, we're going to conserve our spell charges. So, let's take these guys apart a little bit at a time. That's not going to quite do it. Okay. Boy, that was scary. Another random encounter. What's going on? And see ya. Okay. Boy, these random encounters, what's going on? Okay, so the magic mirror that we've just collected makes all of the enemies appear. So the encounters weren't random, the enemies were just invisible. So like I was saying, there are a lot of redundant passages in this Ice Pyramid that just lead to, these generic item boxes. So I'm actually not going to go after them all, because it takes a really, really long time if you want to clean out every one of those. So we're just going to pretty much just do what's necessary. Yeah, there are a lot of fights around just about every corner, every set of stairs. Gets a little wearisome. Okay, now we've got 2 mages in the company of Lamia. Okay, we one-shot the Lamia. Multi-target penalties on these guys, and he's healing himself. Okay, that should do the trick. And up we go. There are lots of other stairs, but they just basically just lead to items. So, and by items, I mean these consumable items. Nothing that you can't afford to miss. Okay, and we've got a new enemy at the bottom of the stairs. Well, a palette swap from a boss that we faced. Okay. Ooh, critical hit. Alright, that was lucky. And then we single target with the jumbo bomb, and that'll do her. Now let's keep going. Okay, now eventually you have to go both left and right here. Make things easier for yourself and go right first. Ooh, Stony Roost. These guys are very dangerous. As you might guess, they can turn you to stone. That would be called the petrified status. And that's bad. It's just as good as being dead, except it preserves your hit points. So you can just be on petrified and back in the act. But like being dead, if you're both petrified, it's game over. Or one person petrified and one person dead, also game over. And now we have gather enemies, and they are weak to explosives. Good times, good times. So if you got 2 or fewer of them, just launch a bomb, don't even think about it. And another palette swap enemy. I kind of like these guys, you know, they're a lot more softball than they look, and they tend to appear singly, and that's good. You get an enemy that appears singly, you know, you just launch a bomb, you don't even think about it, right? It's good times. Okay, you pop that switch and mosey on back here. So yeah, this is, I mean, come on, this is kind of tedious. I mean, you just look at this, at this flanks of enemies, and you just groan. It's not cool. Hey, let's check this part out for craps and giggles. Ooh, this could be rough. Okay, we got the mage. I really wish... Uh-oh. Whoops. Okay, bring him back. Alright. Anyway, like I was gonna say, I really wish you could determine your own battle order, because it's really kind of annoying that, you know, I'll launch a multi-target attack, and then Phoebe will launch a single-target attack that will one-shot somebody. It's much better to have Phoebe go first, then launch the bomb. But of course, I don't have that level of control, because there isn't active time battling. Well, actually, Final Fantasy IV had active time battling, or a form of it, but you couldn't determine your own battle order, which is kind of silly. So, you know, I kind of like Final Fantasy V and beyond, because you can determine your own battle order, and it's, you know, it's fundamental. Okay, now up here, you actually want to go left, but we're just going to take a little scenic peek around the corner to see what's there. Okay, so there's some stairs that we're headed for, ultimately. And I wonder how we can get that treasure in the middle of the room. So that's actually a bona fide treasure chest, as opposed to the consumable item bins that are everywhere. Okay, 2 sphinxes and a gather. Or a gatherer, maybe? Oh, well, anyway. Oh, they can heal themselves. Not that I'm really using any status attacks. I suppose I do have the cat claws. I can inflict poison. But it's really not worth the trouble. Although, on a boss, I suppose it might be. But still, I really haven't had occasion to mess around with it. And if this is anything like other Final Fantasy games, most bosses are immune to status ailments. This is not going terribly well. Okay, finally got rid of them. Okay, now I'm gonna take a little bit of a break up here. Okay, I'm back. Now, you can jump across a one-block gap. Unfortunately, the act of turning yourself to face in the right direction to jump across the gap will make you fall over the edge, because you can't turn in place in this game, so keep that in mind. Okay, 2 gathers and a Stony Roost. Well, this should be no problem. We'll just start off with our bomb, and I'm just going to defend with... Oh no, okay, I'll use my axe. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Alright, and we'll make sure we get rid of this Stony... Uh-oh. He has a Petrify counterattack. Okay, well, that's no problem. We can just use Phoebe to heal up. Of course, she's paralyzed right now and can't do anything, but when she gets unparalyzed, I'll just, go to her magic command and select heal, and that'll be that, right? Okay, so anytime now that you want to get unstuck there, Phoebe, that'd be great. Okay, just anytime now. Come on, before we, that would be bad if Phoebe ran out of hit points and I was still petrified. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. This is a pretty easy game. Can't get caught into silly traps like that. No way. I mean, I'm an expert. I've been playing this game for... nuts. Okay, take 2. Let's not use... Oh no, maybe we can use the axe, but we'll just make sure that we follow that up with heal. There we go. Although I suppose I probably should have just used Phoebe's bow, but anyway. And we can heal paralysis just like any other status ailment. Blind, I don't really care about that one. Can barely hit the broadside of a barn anyway. Ouch. Oh man, I hate enemies that self-destruct. Like the bombs and grenades in the main Final Fantasy games? Man, hands up if you hate those guys. Okay, so let's heal our crippled and blinded characters. Okay, now I can jump across the 1-block gaps, although I choose not to. Okay, now we can jump. Okay. More cure potions. Oh, those are always welcome. Although you'll probably get up to 99 pretty quickly. Okay, I want to... Let me see if I can fix myself here so I can jump across the... Ah! Okay, we didn't die. And we got to open that little door. Well, this is a reloading bonanza. Alright, new armor. Let's check that baby out. Alright, upgrade to 12 defense power. That's pretty good. Well, let's keep it rolling. And we'll go back to where we were. Except this time, as you probably guessed, yes, we want to fall through the middle. And keep on falling. And falling. Until you can't fall anymore. And then you just wait in this room and die. No, you fall again. Huh. Well, this is interesting. They have a basement. Not furnished either. Or finished, I should say. It's not finished or furnished. It's a very primitive basement. It's kind of like a giant crawl space. Anyway, we got our Knight Sword. Nice little bonus in attack power, although our bombs are still more powerful. And you can climb right under the ice. And then notice that those handholds don't go all the way to the bottom. And so we come all the way back up to the top of the ice and go all the way back over to the handholds. And then use our cat claws and climb up to meet the boss.
I'm Angel.
Oh. Well, that was a disappointment. Wonder what we're gonna do now. Wow, this is quite a daunting climb. Oh yeah? Oh, I remember this room. Okay. Now I suppose you could go back if you wanted to and open those bins, but let's not and say we did. Jump. Jump. And let's take a moment to heal up. And we face the Ice Golem. And I bet you can guess what he's weak to. Yep, he's weak against fire. And Phoebe's going to do more damage with her fire than you are with yours. So let's let your character be the healer, and Phoebe will be the attacker. Now, I mean, most of the time you'll have both attack, but sometimes you'll need to heal, so, you know, let your character heal. But yeah, it's a pretty routine battle. It'd be interesting if he could attack with a paralyzing status. You know, make you, like, flash freeze you so that you're paralyzed. That would be interesting. Ouch. Oh, well, I have a minute. You might want to know that I've changed the title of the series from Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest to simply Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Oh, he absorbed our HP. because it's pretty obvious that it's a Let's Play series. I'm still going to use that as a tag, but I've stopped using the Let's Play words in the playlist or the title because it just takes up a lot of space. It's just much more efficient to do it this way. Uh-oh. I wonder if we can finish him off on our own. Sweet! What? You're leaving? Don't go! Oh, baby, please don't go. When you go, you take away the bow and arrow shooting part of me. Okay, so that was why I suggested that you wanted to do that battlefield before we did the ice pyramid. So, to get out of here, let's just fall strategically. Which works until we get here, and we'll just wend our way out. You probably know the way from here, so let's speed this up. And we've escaped to a whole new Aquaria, or Aqualand, or Water World, or Water Quadrant. I don't know what you call this place. The domain of the water crystal. Falls Basin is now permanently closed. I don't think there was anything in there, though, that you could miss. Oh, actually there was. Yeah, there was a spell in there next to the snow crab. But you can go into Wintry Cave, in which I don't think there's anything. So, well, there you go. So, what's changed in Aquaria? And what will we do next? Find out next time on Final Fantasy Mystic Quest.